Hey guys, this is Steli Efti with Closeout. Today I want to talk about how do you learn from success and failure in your sales team. So I have an email course about startup sales success. We're going to link up somewhere in the video here on to that free email course about startup sales success. And in one of those emails, I share one of the most important lessons I've ever learned in sales. And at the end of the email, I actually ask people to reply and share one of the most important sales lessons they have learned. Hopefully for inspiration to start a dialogue, but once in a while, if there's something that I find important enough to share with you guys, I'm going to actually take those lessons that I learned back from the community and share it with everybody else. So today is such a lesson that I want to share. One of the readers of the email course actually replied today and shared his personal story of one of the most important lessons he learned in sales. And I want to share that story with you guys. So what happened with him was that he was a pretty young salesperson, one of the first salespeople that was hired in that company. He was working directly with the CEO. The first couple of deals that he actually approached and went after to close, he actually succeeded with. So he felt pretty amazing about himself, and he had this big momentum going on at the beginning, and the CEO was kind of like really starting to mentor him more and starting to believe more in himself. It was a pretty great start. But then one of the biggest, most important deals in their pipeline that was given to him to work on actually fell through, and the deal didn't happen. He was super devastated and actually a little bit afraid to talk to the CEO and actually admit that that deal has fallen through. So, it took him a while to take the courage to actually go up to the CEO and say, hey, I need to update you on this specific deal. They sat down and he told him, you know what, I'm so sorry, but we lost the deal. I didn't close it. He actually expected the CEO to give him a bashing and actually, just get super upset and super disappointed at why he had given this young guy this great, huge opportunity and how he had disappointed him, how he had failed. He anticipated that the CEO would be super upset. But the CEO kind of didn't do any of these things. All he did is he looked the young sales guy in the eye and he said, all right, what did we learn? And the sales guy was kind of taken aback and was trying to find words and put together his thinking. And the CEO repeated the question, okay, what did we learn? What can we learn from this? Why did we lose the deal? How can we make sure that next time we have an opportunity like this, we actually win? And they started brainstorming, and they came up with a list of things and reasons why they lost the deal, and they came up with some really good ideas on how to make sure that doesn't happen again in the future. And that sparked a kind of thinking that has changed that salesperson's life. Now he's managing an actual sales team, and what he's doing is he actually every week sits down and looks at all the deals that they lost and asks the same question: what can we learn here? What are the lessons that we can take out of these lost opportunities and lost deals? What can we improve based on the things that we've learned this week, failing and not being able to close certain deals and certain prospects? And what I would encourage you to do is not just do that, but actually on top of that, not just learn from your failure, but also learn from your success. So once a week, what I suggest you do is you sit down with your sales team and you look at all the deals you've lost, and as a team you analyze what you can learn here, what you can learn from these failures, how you can avoid them in the future. But at the same time, I also want you to look at all the deals you've won and actually ask yourself the same question. Why did we win? Why did we close these deals? What have we learned from success? What can we replicate? Did anybody try something creative, new, interesting? Did any of these customers bought into our value proposition or our product for a unique reason or a reason that we haven't used to close more customers? What can we learn from our success? How can we apply more of that into the future and into broader parts of our team, as well as what can we learn from failure? So instead of just having sales team meetings where you look at lost deals and won deals and you project the next week or the next month or quarter and you try to talk about pipeline, you set goals, maybe once a month, maybe once a week, maybe once a day, actually sit down with your sales team and use both lost deals and won deals, lost and won opportunities, and ask the question, what can we learn from these won and lost opportunities? What can we learn from failure as well as from success in our sales team? And how can we take these learnings to perform better and close more deals and make more sales into the future? I thought that, that philosophy of learning from failure and success can be truly powerful for sales teams. I hope you guys can use it. Let us know and send me an email how well that works, or what other techniques you use to learn both from failure as well as from success in sales.